And we are live. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully pretty well. We're off to Shell 6 for pain and suffering. So I do need to double check that I actually have all my items squared away, because I forgot if we bought... Oh, we did not buy more. We are a little bit short on supplies. Well, I mean, we have almost 99 roots, but it's fine. We'll be fine. Right? Yeah, we'll probably be fine. I do need to pop up here and grab myself some supplies. And we're going to be going to Shell 6, I believe it is. You can actually go in when I click on it. She's like, nah, I don't wanna. It's fine.
Welcome. Look around.
Okay, so what we want is about 70 bread. We've got plenty of roofs. We got... Yeah, let's get some more potions just to be safe. Possibly some soul stones. Actually, I will go ahead and get 5 soul stones. We'll start buying up on these just to be kind of there. Let's go with like 24 of these. There we go. We still have a decent amount of money. We're going to be building up some more smell salts. I think we're going to start preferring Kira's Tears. Just because they're going to give us that full heal as opposed to the partial heal. Smelling salts will be like our emergency ones, while these are going to be our life 2s. Do you actually have anything that we want to be grabbing here is another question. Red Star, Metal, Buckle. We already have one of those. Those might be useful for more. And we have the Gear Muscle. Now, we actually have a lot of these things. We sold the wallet. We don't need the Holy Shield. We don't need the Mind Shield. We don't need partial protection. We either need full protection or just ignore it, because partial doesn't ever seem to work. I don't know why. Uno momento. And the ban. Right as I start, too. That's a challenge. Anyway, let's go ahead and bring the windows back up to where I need them. Hopefully everyone is doing all right. I don't need that window open. Thank you. But we've got ourselves a doomsday to end, which is always fun. Which I believe, yes, Shell 6, although, yeah. I need to readjust that because it got screwed up when I went to ban the bot. Yeah, thankfully, it does appear that message is only visible to me. For some of them. There's like different symbols. Twitch has been doing things. They've been making positive changes. On YouTube, if you get banned, you don't even know it, but that's a whole different system. The YouTube system is one of those where you just get hidden. So you never know if you're banned unless you're logging into other accounts and checking it, which you should have no reason to do unless you think you're banned. Okay, so we're looking for north of Prum or whatever it's called. Not that. Yeah, it likes landing where I don't want to land. Okay, north of Prum, or whatever it's called. That's what it says. Where is it? Okay, Doomsday Pipes. North of Prano. Should be on 6. We're on 6, are we not? Is this Prano? Well, I'll be damned. That is a Doomsday Rift. It looks like just mesas, which is a bit odd. I mean, sure. That little wiggle as we land. We are in a giant Hellgack, so that's definitely squished. Okie dokie. And this one is a Doomsday Rift. We've got some rhinos in here. I can deal with the rhinos. There's supposed to be new enemies in here that are a complete pain in the ass, though. We're probably going to find out what they are in very short order. Ooh, rockfall. Everybody dies. Let's just go on to the next one with you. There you go. I'm not sure why it's still continuing to shake. But yeah, tier 3 on anybody should be enough to take out a rhino, and should be enough to take out a Hellgak. I think the shaking might just be the area. That is good XP too, jeez. Okay, as far as where we need to go, I think we need to go into that little spot in there, but I'm curious what these things on the right are. It looks like it's just supposed to be a boss fight. I'm going to check down this way just to be sure. I don't think there's items in here. Doesn't say there's treasures in here. But there's a whole ass, like, area to navigate. And a bunch of rhinos. Is there really nothing over here? There's probably, yeah, there's actually nothing over here. Just a couple wasps, couple rhinos. This might be a good place to, like, farm to level up a little bit if you want, I guess. Not really high priority for me, but yeah, here he comes with his never-ending rockfall. I would actually love to have that ability in, like, D&D or something like that. Just have an earth-based sorcerer, have everything switched over to just bludgeoning and force damage. Force is overpowered. Bludgeoning is underpowered because it's easily resisted in D&D. That's one thing, like, a lot of games should look into, like, as far as their elemental damages and stuff. Always consider what your enemies are resistant to. One thing that you run into a ton with. I'm gonna do this. Hi guys. What is your story? Only 2 of you at a time? I mean, I'll fight 2 of them. I thought I was gonna have a whole lot of them. That was gonna be good XP. But yeah. Consider your damage types. Final Fantasy has a huge thing where a lot of things are going to be resistant to cold and fire in a lot of their games, which means that, generally speaking, you want to go for lightning in a lot of them. There's a couple games where lightning is actually prevalent outside of specific areas, but it's pretty uncommon. You do want fire for stuff like Marlboros, but it's very consistent on how they have the resists. In Diablo 2, fire is going to be the most resistant thing, so you need to be able to punch through it if you're going to be using a fire build. And yeah, that's just kind of a thing with a lot of games. They have a very predictable elemental cycle. D&D is the same. Fire is going to be super resisted. Poison's going to be heavily resisted. Anything that requires a Constitution check is going to fail more because Constitution is not a dump stat. Oh god, I hate those things. Oh, we encountered them, unfortunately. But things like Force don't have much resist. So whenever you're designing a game, definitely consider what elements you are going to have your enemies prone to, and if you have a gap element like Force, don't give it to a lot of things. Like, don't make things... Yeah, basically, like, magic missile, sure. If you had a fireball of force, that's going to be overpowered. So it'll have to be lower damage. Magic missile itself is kind of broken, too, but that's more for breaking concentration. How are we looking on live? I should probably bread up. Yeah, we should be good. I think we just go in. Do we have we might have a fight right through here. Okay, so we have ramps down. We've got Hellgaks, which I hate. I really do hate fighting Helgax. Ungodly hell are you guys? Okay, I'm gonna scooch on over here. We're gonna look at the map real quick. Okay, Doomsday Pipes. Yeah, it doesn't actually describe anything very well on this. Yes, I am looking at the guide for this place. Doomsday River, you can walk under some trees for a shortcut, check the map for it, blah, blah, blah. The levels on the west, and beat the mini brain. Okay. Inside, take down the levels on the west and beat the mini brain at the end, and also 2 pipes when trying to get there. You can pass on the east side. That is just convoluted as how it's describing it. I'm assuming we're on the right path. We're going to have to deal with some Helgax. Because I don't think there's going to be an easy way past these boys. Oh, wait. Aww. They had the winged one. These guys are in the middle are still our greatest enemy. So we are going to be focusing on them with tier 1 attacks until they're dead. Come on. No, do not. Okay, as long as they don't berserk me, I'm fine. Okay, so there's one down. But yeah, I am all for just going berserk on these idiots because they will cause me so much pain. I can deal with 24 damage. I can deal with all this other nonsense. I do not want to deal with just being out of control of my characters. Especially since the status effect resistance on the ribbon, if you will, does absolutely nothing. Because we got what? What percent of those got through? I think we resisted once, maybe twice, the entire time we were using it. So yeah, it just felt kind of pointless. At least we're not having the shaking screen thing now. Should be an easy enough kill. I think this guy goes down with a 3 anyway. They're really good XP. We'll go ahead and top you off. Okay, so it wanted me to go down. I think there's like a fight near here or something. If I'm reading this correctly. Is this one of them? Why, yes. I think our targets are this. Okay. So the mini brains are 1,000 HP. The pipes are 207, I guess. Beat the mini brain at the end and also 2 pipes and trying to get there. Now you can pass on the east side to the west. Okay. Guess we're gonna taser that? I mean, this looks like it's only one thing. So I guess we taser it. Nope, we failed. Do we just attack the crap out of it? I guess this doesn't have actions or something. I don't know. Or we successfully tasered it and I didn't realize it. Nope, it does AoE. Okay. So maybe we should be tasering it. Taser. Yeah, I don't know if that's actually affecting it or not. But I will just keep shooting it. And hope for the best. I guess this is one of the 1,000 life things. Oh, God. That's a lot of damage. Okay, so we got you. Let's go for a fate card. Heal. All. Cast it on ourselves. I mean, I don't think our taser's actually working on them. It's 177. Yeah, this should go down relatively quick. Our ability to actually fight it is kind of meh, but... Okay, so yeah, we actually do have to fight the pipes. Cool. I mean, that's not a big issue, but I'd rather not run out of all my resources. So save game, session 9A. Just because that, there's like warnings all over this guide saying those things are tough. I think we have another pipe. Oh no, we have a brain. Your brains. So that's the thing that attacks fast. Let's try and stun that. Did that work? Yes! Shooty shooty in the booty. And I think I might actually have him do a potion on a tier 1. Or have someone... I'll have her drop a potion on him. Because he can stun again. Sorry, not a potion. An ebb. A herb. No. No. We do not allow this. Such things as these. And yeah, we'll do core energy to top ourselves off. I need to remember to keep that topped off because I'm going to be using it a lot here. How can you miss a stunned stationary brain? Twice. No. Okay. You. I think we will actually go with... Let's see, 75. That is way more than we need. So I'm going to go with the normal core energy. Stun is pretty expensive, but at the same time, I'm not that worried about it. We just need to stay topped off with the stuns, and we need to stay topped off with our CP. That's why it says to stun. Okay, so that destroys... Oh! Interesting. So if you destroy the brain, it destroys the pipes. Okay, so that was good. Do we actually have anything behind you? No. We do not have extra supplies. Let's see. But yeah, I need to actually do some work with me streams. So we can't go past that. So we actually have to go up and over. Oh, what the hell? You blend in, sir. Clever girl. Still gonna kill your friend first, even though those guys do lightning. Because frankly, I do not want to lose control of my characters, but it looks like we're gonna. That's not a bad attack. The one that I'm worried about is whenever the... Oh, shit. Suck it, game. Oh, well, we're going to take a ton of damage. I should have just done a, like, fuck it cast of whatever. Okay, do I have the ability to get rid of... That is raise stats. No. Here is antidote for poison. No. Marduk is... Yeah, we'll do Marduk. Rather, yeah. That's just basically one of the wards or whatever it's called. So yeah, we'll focus in on Dingleberry 1 and 2 now. Okay, we'll focus in on Dingleberry 1 because he's decided to be a jerk. I don't know how much HP these are going to have. These I didn't check on. The main thing I was worried about was the tentacles. Because ain't nobody got time for tentacles. Or time for 11-ticles. Okay, so heal up. So we're still fairly well off. What we need is this. Donk donk. Is this... Yeah, another tentacle. Oh, yeah, it's a tentacle fight. Yeah, it's just going to keep doing big AoEs. These, I can't stun, apparently. So it's literally just do as much damage as quickly as possible. They're not super accurate, though, so that's a plus. So our goal is to get to the brain to keep these from raising this up. I don't know if we're going to succeed. I don't know if that's the thing it's going for, but it's fine either way. It seems like they're at about 1,000 life each. $66 is not bad. And we're just gonna pile on just the single attacks as much as possible. Because that's the quickest way to get rid of these things. That does a shit ton of damage. I thought we had the elemental resist thing on him too, and it just doesn't seem to be doing anything. Potion, everybody. And there he goes. Goodness gracious, those are worse than the brains. Because we can't stun them. Only thing we can stun are the brains. Oh, each was an iron plate on it when the plate actually has a specific piece. Oh, we have our first multi-stage boss coming up, apparently. According to this. Okay, where is the brain on this? Doesn't look like it's there. I'm guessing it's going to be, like, at the very bottom of all this. We're going to fight through those bugs, aren't we? We're going to fight through some. Oh, and it's Helgax, too. Well, Helgax first. The floaty cows are so freaking dangerous. I do have to wonder if my accessories are even doing anything. The way things are behaving. Because if my accessories aren't working with the status effect resistance, maybe they're not working with anything at all. Wow, and all of a sudden we just can't hit anything. I'm glad most of the normal enemies here are not very high damage. Other than the Helgax, there's really not that big of a threat. The can crush. Yeah, just go for tier 1s. We'll spam it out. Especially since we have the, like, turn lock-in thing. Where it just goes exactly when we hit that turn. Let's be sure to save regularly. I don't think these bastards respawn each time, but better safe than sorry. Hold up. Okay, that's the cliff face. I thought it was just like the end of the sprite. Like, no, we'll just cut it off here. It's fine. Okay, so that destroyed that one. Oh, even more convoluted shit. Okay. So I'm guessing another tentacle fight? Yep. One thing we could do... I don't think this is going to do a lot of damage. Are they prone to any element is a question. Okay. Powerful elemental attacks trying to obliterate you. Fortunately, they have low defense value. Well charged up Marduk should deal quite a lot of damage. They attack with a level 3 attack once or twice to defeat him. Okay. So if we wait until we get a third tier on her. Do a big Marduk on them. Should be that. Law of Marduk. And summon Marduk on you. And then level 3 attacks. I'm curious how much damage this is going to do. It's probably not going to do as much as I'm hoping because, unfortunately, this is a big unfortunate. Our Marduk things have not been doing anywhere near the damage that the person who wrote this guide has been estimating. The last fight we used it like 6 times when they thought it would only take like 2 or 3. That's actually a decent amount of damage. I think these have 1,000 life or something like that, so... I'm going to double check that he actually has the elemental resist equipped. If he does, I'm just going to unequip it. I'm going to put something else on there just to hopefully do more damage, some stat boost or something. Because it doesn't seem to be doing anything. What do you have equipped? Yeah, you have the Spirit Guard. Protects from all elemental-based attacks. What do you have? Let's go with... Metal Buckle? Sure. Oh, he's ranged. That's actually not going to boost his damage as much as you would think. Cat's Paw, maybe? Snake Tail is just better? Psych just boosts elemental. It's not really that important. So yeah, we'll go with that. And save again. I'm going to probably be saving after each tentacle fight. Because they actually do decent damage. The brain fights I'm not as worried about. Once we get a stun off, we're good. Okay. Okay, go to the next area, walk further, beat the pipe, walk even further to the southeast is yet another pipe, kill it and walk down the path, go northwest. Okay, so I'm guessing the other pipe is... I don't think there's actually a reason for us to go up this way. So if I'm reading this correctly, this should be a pipe? Yep. These are creepy looking for sure. Imagine just like going about your business and running into a giant frickin' tentacle pipe. Wow, right off the bat. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing any extra damage to us. That's fine. Oh, whoa. Did he just one-shot it? Hold up. How did we one-shot that one? Okie dokie. I mean, I'm not going to complain. But that's a bit odd. Okay, so it wants us to go northwest at this intersection. Should be this way. Okay. Oh. There are items here. It just doesn't... You have to read the entire guide just to get that. Jesus. Look. A heavy shell. Oh, don't change formats in the middle of your guide, buds. Okay, so yeah, it just wants us to go all the way east, which I'm thinking is going to be another pipe. Oh, 2 pipes at the end of a mini... Okay. Lovely. So we're gonna... Are we gonna have multiple, like, of these in the same encounter? Hopefully not. Okay, so it wants us to go all the way east. Hi, guys. Just gonna calmly walk around you. How they didn't notice me, I don't know. This is a dead end. We cannot get through that. So your guide sucks. Okay, walk further, kill it and then heavy shell, fighting 2 pipes at the end. Okay. Then take the other path all the way east. I mean, this is the other path all the way east. Unless you're talking southeast, in which case we just went the wrong way. But that doesn't say southeast. I have to fight this guy, probably. Let's see. Go this way, please. Go. Avoid the crabs. Okay, we're... Yeah. Yeah, this game, it's actually mildly bothering me at the moment. It's more the guide than the game. The game is fine. This area, if I were to just explore it, I'd probably just find everything I need. I just don't feel like fighting every enemy. 'Cause I'm being lazy. Yes, it is a lazy Thursday. I almost called it Friday, if that tells you where my brain is right now. Damn. Yeah, these are not doing any extra damage. Yeah, we didn't one-shot this one, unfortunately. I still don't know how we one-shot that other one. Oh, come on, game. Oh, here comes the biggin. Yeah, it's no extra damage. Taking that off had 0 effect. So, yeah. I'm not sure exactly what our items might not be doing anything. Hey, Incarnation, how's it going? We are getting nuked here, and I have no ability to resist it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all 3 tier 3 attacks. Yep. Another stream day. You just completed Vessel of Hatred? How long was it? Out of curiosity. I don't mind spoilers for it. It'll be a while before I pick it up, if I pick it up, but... So, yeah, spoil me. I'm mostly curious about how much content they actually added. Because for some reason, 6 to 7 hours? Yeah, that's about what I was guessing. I mean, it's a little bit more than I was guessing, but I was guessing about 4 or 5. Oh, with cinematics? Then yeah, that would be about 4 or 5. Because I'm assuming like 2 or 3 cinematics. Essentially another act. It's plenty if you don't play through the seasons. Okay. Yeah, when it goes on sale, I might pick it up if I have the money to spare. But that's a big if. Turn to that. Yeah, did you enjoy it, is the question. Interesting and twisty doesn't always mean enjoyable. Let's see. Do I have an encounter down here? Oh, it's more of these. I can find all these. You can say it's going to leave the story even more wide open. I have a feeling that's going to be a trend. You will probably realize Diablo 4 is reaching EOL whenever you end up with... Are they really going to just keep doing those so fast? But yeah, it'll probably be reaching EOL whenever they release the actual Diablo fight. Give it an 8 out of 10? That's good. So it's enjoyable to play, at least. Just kill it. Although it is killing me with fire, unfortunately, instead of the other way around. Yeah, I never expected it to be bad. I just didn't expect it to be good value for money. If that makes sense. It's one of those things, especially with the initial release of Diablo 4 and the fact that it is games as a service, so they're going to want to keep you chugging along on it. It's going to be one of those things where they're going to have to sort of under-deliver at times to keep it from just overwhelming their ability to output stuff. So... it's just one of those things. I forgot if I saved, so I'm going to save again. We're saving after each one of these. Where's the brain at? Who's got the brains? Not me. There's the brain. But now it's seasonal stuff again. Ow. Oh, geez, that's a ton of damage. You're forgetting. Taser, taser, taser. Sadly, I know one of them is a bot, unfortunately. Why did he not succeed on a tase? Taser. Nope, failed. I am going to possibly need one of these. Because he is failing to stun this. Okay, but you can absolutely say that they intentionally leave the story even more open with some twisty bits in between. Yeah, I haven't watched any of the streams. I know several people were streaming it. Why can I not attack this? Oh, because I don't have the attack option up. Sure, I'll attack that. Yeah, unfortunately, that is kind of what you have to do with games as a service. Yeah, he just can't stun, apparently. Okay, this is actually starting to suck a little bit. That. Because that is... Fuck. That is like the main counter to these idiots. Curious tear on you. This fight has all of a sudden gotten about 10 times worse. Just play it if you have the money and when the sales come. I liked the cinematic. I thought the cinematic was pretty solid. Actually, both the cinematics, the animated one and the actually properly CGI one. I don't know why we can't stun this guy. This is kind of a dick move game. I will try one more time, but I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, it's just non-functional. Potion on everybody. Yeah, everyone just take tier 1s. That's the only thing Blizzard can do these days. I hate to be disparaging about them, but yes. Blizzard has very much become a shell of its former self. It does really beautiful cinematics. Does really good hype. But I have felt left down by the hype in most of my encounters with them. Outside of maybe Diablo 2 Resurrected. And even then, I mean, that was really well done port. Don't get me wrong on that. That was a really well done port. But they were building off of something they had already made. They didn't change very much about it. Okay, so we got that. That should destroy the segment all the way up here. I am dreading our actual final fight here. Because I have a feeling we're going to get for the first time in this, instead of just having a difficult fight, I think we're actually going to lose it. I think we might actually lose the fight. To you, it's the best remastered game so far. I guess you only played a few of them. Age of Empires 1 and 2. Age of Empires 2, I think, was a pretty solid remaster. I do enjoy playing that one. I haven't done the Age of Empires 1 remaster, but there's also a bad Age of Empires 2 remaster. That's been remastered twice. There's the good one and the bad one. I enjoy the good one. But yeah, D2R is definitely one of the best straight remasters that we've had. The Star Ocean I'm not sure whether to call it remaster or remake for PC is actually pretty solid as well if you enjoyed the original Star Ocean. It is a bit closer to the initial remake, if that makes sense, than it is to the original PS1 version. But it's still good. Because that remake was good. Of course, I have a soft spot for that game. I still need to do the review on it. I forget how many hundreds of gigs of footage from it just sitting on my hard drive. But yeah, definitely recommend that if you're into jRPGs of any kind. It's a long game, though. That one, even rushing through it, I think is going to be close to like... I think I've already put something like 50 or 60 hours into it. I can check real quick. I have the window open. Library. That one I currently have. And yes, I still actually have it installed. Oh, I only have 30 hours into it? I thought I played that for a lot longer than that. It might just be one of those where the Steam count is off. Because I could have sworn I had like 50 or 60 in it. Because I'm near the end game already. I haven't beaten the final boss on it because I've just been putting it off because I needed to get other things. Oh god, this is a horrible map. I needed to get other things done. And it's square, so they're better to show off after, oddly enough. Even though their games very rarely get like major patches, other than just bug fixes. Except lately, they have been going a bit more into that like games as a service thing. I think they see the profit and are going there. I would hate to see Square end up in that realm of just being like, well, profit beats product, but yeah. Of course, it's also worth noting, I have a save file on PS1 with 120 some odd hours. Yeah, the thing is, most jRPGs, easy enough to beat whenever it, like, easy enough to beat in a reasonable amount of time. We're talking 30 to 60 hours. Majority of them fall into that range, if not shorter. The thing is, if I enjoy them, I'm going to grind. I'm going to look for those hidden items. I'm going to, like, mess around. I'm going to have all these other things that I can kind of, like, dig around on. Yeah, this is just going to be zigzags all the way up, I think, until we meet the final brain. But if I don't enjoy it, I'm just going to try and finish the story. Or if it's just kind of in the middle ground, I'm just going to go for enjoying the story. But unfortunately, that's been happening more, where I'm just like, I just want to beat the game. A good example of that, and I know a lot of people are going to be pissed about me saying this, is Sea of Stars. I legitimately feel irritated that Sea of Stars requires gathering all MacGuffins to get to the true ending. That actually is a big ding against it for me. I shouldn't have to gather all the stupid, like, shells that are sitting around. They have no impact on the actual game. I shouldn't have to completely build the town to get the real ending. Let me adventure through the actual story, not just look around for something sitting on a map. Other than that, I actually really enjoyed it. I just got tired of hunting for the needle in the haystack. I did end up using a guide to beat that. I still have to do the review on that. I'm still putting that one off a bit because I know I'm going to get hate messages for that. How could you not love it? How is it not? It's the best game ever. Game of the year 3 years in a row. No, I'm not. I'm not one of those people who buys into that. It's a good game. It is worth playing. It is worth picking up. It is not game of the year of any year for me. And I know that's going to... Why are we one-shotting these? Game, you are being inconsistent as hell. Oh, you're not full. There you go. Save. We should be coming up on a proper boss, so I need to be really on top of saving. But yeah, 30 to 40 hours is more than enough for any game to tell a story. Since we're going into that jungle region, we're going to meet the one who speaks, you now speak to, and after completing the campaign, it will lead into quests for unlocking mercenaries. Yay, mercenaries. Yeah. Time to enjoy something else. I concur. It's one of those things where it's like, once I reach a certain point, it's time to move on. Okay, so we should be able to, whenever it gets to your turn... Oh, you're exposing multiples. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, buddy. How do I respond to such an illustrious offer? Summon Marduk and target all. 2 of your brain pieces. Thankfully, I will gladly take them. Even though it's kind of that visceral just ew thing going on there. Man, I wonder how hard it would be to make a character with a brain case in D&D. One of the bosses has pretty interesting movement and damage pattern too. Took a few tries. Ooh. That's good to hear. Oh, they're doing damage. No, stop sucking my life. How much life does this thing have? 800 each. So, yeah, we're not taking it down super quickly. I will drop a root, I think. Root on you. I thought this was going to be a lot slower pace fight. But we also need to do a full recovery. That's going to... no, we'll just do a core relic. It's fine. To her, semi-good spoiler. I'm fairly certain that... Oh, what does Curse do? I don't know what Curse does, but it's going to suck a little bit. What are you doing? Bless? Ew. Might actually have to do an AoE heal. Yeah. You. Potion us all. I'm gonna let the two of them charge up and he's gonna do our recovery. One more. Okay, so we got it. Okay. Time for another Marduk. Yeah, I had a feeling that... Oh, God, I'm forgetting her name all of a sudden. Was going to be one of the enemies in this. The kid. The one who goes off on her own with Mephisto's crystal. I kind of guessed that she was going to be an enemy in this. Basically a wanderer situation. Not sure if it's actually her or not, but that was my assumption. Even at the end of the initial release. Can we destroy one of the brain parts? Yes. 504. That's not bad. They're definitely dropping all these status effects. Narel, yeah. Okay, so what are they doing to us? Ugh. Man, the damage on these is ridiculous. I'm gonna actually have him do the AoE heal. Because we need it. I'm just gonna stick with just like letting the status effects sit. And once she gets up to 3, I'll do another big angry dude. Can we have another one open so I can get 2 of them in one go? Open another, please. Oh, they're all closed now. Great. Can I please have a 2? There we go. Okay, let's go with a summon Bowman. Oh, we don't have enough. We don't have mana. So we're going to need that. We require additional Vespine gas. So whenever he gets a turn, I'll take his. There we go. Oh, and it wears off after a while. I don't have to worry about any of this. Marduk. Samun. Ol. Can you tell I've been watching a little bit of anime? Their little, like, spellcasty parts gets caught in my head every now and then. I don't usually watch that much anime, but every now and then I'll get on a kick for it. Usually if I'm watching anime, it's something like frickin' Cowboy Bebop. That was probably the weakest Marduk we've cast. How did we go from 500 damage to 150? Inconsistent and inconceivable. Well, dude, Seriously? Thankfully, we have more Kira's Tears. Here you go, bud. Gonna need that. And you are going to drop out. Do we potion? I think we actually do potion. That's mildly tempting to use. I'm gonna, yeah, just drop a potion. Yeah, we've only gotten one of the 4. Oh, all 3 of them are out. Someone get a turn. Get a turn. I don't even care if this is weak. Oh, we don't have enough for... Here, I'm going to switch to you. And we are going to use a core rune, which should put us up at high enough to do it. And as soon as he gets a turn, I want to hit all 3 of them. Please stay open, please stay open, please stay open, please stay open. It's going to heal themselves. Nope, it closed. Damn you. My opportunity has ended. This is why you need to keep your spells kind of set up. Not your kind of anime, but yeah. Well, the Cowboy Bebop is a lot more story-driven and stuff like that, and has, like, really well-done music. For me, I generally prefer things that have a definite end. I can't stand watching stuff like Bleach or stuff like Naruto because they just drag on. I think we just killed the second one. Yeah, 400 damage on that. Okay, so we have 1 left. Groovy. That makes life a little bit easier. Okay, you dropped the potion. This has actually been a tougher fight than I thought. One Piece is the most drag-on thing ever. Yeah. Does it even have an ending yet? I know Naruto does. But like Cowboy Bebop, it's literally just 1 season. Another one that I like watching is Ghost in the Shell. But I understand some people don't like that one either. It's fine. Everyone has different tastes. It's cool. But back in the day, most of the anime I watched was freaking movies. But yeah, I have... The only ones I own are Studio Ghibli stuff, of course. And stuff like, is there another enemy here? No? Okay. It's Studio Ghibli stuff, of course. Cowboy Bebop's box set. Don't have the Cowboy Bebop movie. I didn't enjoy that one very much. Time for the big fight, I guess. Stage 2. The Brain. I'm going to grab a turn as there we go. Because this is the second one. This battle is a little bit easier than the previous ones. So heads up, cast Barrier All, then start casting Marduk and attack with level 3 attacks. Brain has 1500 HP and some powerful attacks, so watch your health. So maybe we should actually do Barrier on this one. Barrier... all on you guys. Go ahead and grab him. Okay. The moment of a loading bar before the second level of a boss. It is. The loading bars, this game has a lot of quirks to it. If you ever get a chance to play it, it's a pain in the ass to get running with cinematics. But, yeah. This is 99, I believe. But it's a PC one, so they're kind of like trying to learn things as they go. I'm going to drop an Achilles on you. I want to see its stats. Oh, we don't know its life from that. That's kind of weird. I thought it would show its life. Oh god, we're getting to the enemies that cause the screen to go black. That's never a good sign. Okay, I'm going to potion. And when she gets to 3, I will do Marduk, I believe. Yeah, once you get to the point where they like start sending your party into space, you know it's a bad sign. Okay, let's go with Marduk, Suman, and tier 3 attacks with the other guy. He's going to be our healer slash just tier 3 attacker. Because we don't need to target all when it's just one boss. Come on, get him. One thing that this one doesn't do well is like the turns. I like the idea of the system, but it definitely causes me more problems than it helps. Okay, so you need to go ahead and drop a 75. And for some reason, I think they were intending to have a whatchamacallit, a multi-character mana, like multiple mana bars, because you actually have to target it. But I'm not 100% certain on that. It just feels like it. Okay, another one of those. You go ahead and wait for your turn. This guy has 1500 health, so he's got about half as much health as the last fight. But he does more damage. It's a big single target guy, though. And just says, after this fight, you get a Chaos Fate card. Very useful card that's used in plenty of powerful combos. Like what? Give me examples, game. Okay, you go ahead and 75 again. I think we're okay-ish on life. Probably need to drop a potion after this, unless it does like way out of ballpark damage. Yeah, fine. Definitely using potions more now. I'll wait for her to get to 3, and we'll do a tier 3 cast on her, even though it doesn't feel like it's actually doing anything due to RNG. RNGesus hates us. Okay, you. This is not going to be lethal unless we get a really high roll. I like the magic system, though. If you wanted to know what I really like about this. I like the idea of just throwing cards on people and having anybody be able to cast it, rather than having a specific spell list. I do wish there were more combos, though, and that you got them earlier. Okay, that should probably be another 400 something damage. Oh, that was enough. Okay, we liquefied it. Is everyone just gonna like randomly show up behind us or something? Oh, hi guys. We lost you last time, Corgan.
I won't let you stop Daskius' plan.
Stand down, Balcom. We defeated you once, we'll do it again.
I'll defend the brain to the death to prove my worthiness to Daskius.
You've gone mad.
For Daskius! No!
Like we didn't see that one coming a mile away.
It's too late. We have to get out of here. Get us out of here.
The brain wasn't destroyed.
Balcom stopped us, but I don't think we could have killed the brain anyway.
He threw his life away for his master. Where's Corgan?
He took Layla to the cryo chamber.
We have cryo chambers? Why don't we just use an angel's tear on her?
There's nothing you can do for her.
This chamber will keep her alive.
But for what? She can't be healed, Corgan.
You don't know that!
Will she be safe in there?
Yes, she should be. Those chambers were used by the human crew of this ship for carrying the wounded back home.
Okay, so we failed at preventing that. That's one way to do this. Oh man, old school jank. I love it. Okay, and it switched our party back to this nonsense again. I don't want Grub and Runner. I want you and you. I want you and you. I want my robot. I want my pain in the ass. I want them to be where I want them to be. Okay, and after that one, I mean, we saw that one coming from a mile away because she was the romantic interest of the valiant knight. It's like, yep, she gonna die. She dead. But now we have talk to Aziz, go to ask where Tori is. He's out in the factory. Oh, we have to have Corgan with us. I don't wanna. I don't like Corgan. Yes, I feel bad for him. He just lost his girlfriend, but still, I don't like him. Okay, swap him out. But yeah, there's very few clues as to how you're supposed to proceed with this game. It's very much adventure game, so I'm going to be running into jank a lot. Okay, why can't we go anywhere? Okay, shell 1. Shell 2. I found the one spot I couldn't go. Thankfully, it'll still let you transition between the various areas. So did that get raised all the way to the top? I should probably check on that.
We weren't able to stop the Doomsday device. The brain was indestructible.
Alisa returned and took the plans to the device. I fear she plans on beating Doskius at his own game.
But she helped us.
She worked with us only to get her hands on the Doomsday plans. Time will tell if she's as reckless as Doskius.
I guess we ask about the factory.
Do you know who lives in the factory?
No one does. The factory was already...
That's not going to be a thing that actually helps us. Oh, we can ask where Tori is here. Yeah, and funnily enough, the loading bar would be faster, but I actually have this installed on a slower hard drive for reasons. But yeah, it's just
Tori has gotten to?
back in...
here looking for you. Perhaps Uncle knows where he is.
Oh, perhaps Uncle knows where he is. Okay, groovy. But yeah, back in the day, the loading times were actually pretty significant. So I don't think they would have been able to do anything smooth transition-wise with this, because they're loading so many 2D assets. If you ever actually go and look at a speedrun on this, you'll see why it takes so long to load into areas and why those loading screens, because they're basically loading a big old pixel map thingy. Like, this is going to be fairly limited, but if we go to like the tower on Shell 3, I believe it is, this one over here, when we go in there, it's actually loading all the inside areas, all the outside area. It's loading, you load those, and then whenever it's loading the next area, it's actually a separate map with all the internals of the various rooms that are in there. I'm pretty sure they do count the time of loading. Oddly enough, it's not a very heavily speedran game. There's a quality of life update version that they run, but other than that, I don't think there's anything too developed for it, sadly. It's one of those things where if it was more popular, it would probably get more attention from that. I think if I started speedy running this, I'd have to do probably the quality of life one, because that's the only one that goes under an hour. But that involves a lot of save messing around with.
I didn't mean to do it.
Do what?
I found a way to sneak into the factory. I found some neat stuff.
You mean stole?
And I brought it back out. Mayor offered me 500 coin for it. I couldn't refuse.
What was it?
Something he used to reprogram Grubb's workbots. It's terrible.
The workbots being used to kill is horrible.
No, I mean, it's terrible that I didn't ask for more money for the thing. I didn't know it was that valuable.
Ugh, you never learn, Tori. Well, if the technology came from the factory, then perhaps whoever lives inside can also help us to stop it.
But no one else has ever been inside.
Then show us how to get in, Dory.
How did you get in?
I tried to go through the front gate. I even opened it, but there's this weird light behind it. So I snuck in through a small pipe. Too small for you to fit.
Then we'll have to find.
Did he just call us fat?
Well, I'll leave you to it then.
Oh, no, you stay right where you are.
Okay, I think we actually, we have to bring Corgan with to open the damn door.
It's the factory.
I don't know how you're supposed to know that Corgan can open the door.
Gate, a demon's gate.
Really?
Marduk's demon sword technique is built upon such principles. I think I can open it.
I mean, his shoulders are a good,
Hold it for long.
like 10-15% broader than ours.
Where are we?
Inside the factory, I hope. Who knows where the gate leads to?
Who enters the Hall of the Watchers?
Hi, big guy.
Maya of Oasis. I come seeking help.
The children seek the help of the old.
Our mayor has used one of your devices to reprogram our robots. We need your help.
Great birds see the ants, but the ants do not realize their audience.
You know of our troubles?
We wish to help you right the wrong. We who watch are great healers, not destroyers.
Great healers? How great. Can you heal my love, Layla of the Seven Winds?
7 winds? We can but try. We will need a healing plant of the lens jungle of Shell 4 and an ancient talisman of the Chosen, which they left behind on their trek to the upper shell so long ago.
But the lens jungle hasn't been traversed for ages, since Marduk's people left Babylon.
The people who left Marduk City became the Chosen.
How do you know so much of the Chosen and their history?
Time brings all answers to those who wait. Here, this device will reverse the programming of your mayor. Use it on his central computer. He has another device which was stolen from us, a key to the ancient canal system on Shell 4. Retrieve it from the mayor and use it to gain access to the ancient lens jungle of our ancestors. There you will find the healing plant that we require to help save your friend.
And this other talisman?
You will find it in an ancient Chosen temple on Shell 6.
Thank you.
Return when you have what we require.
What we require. Oh, we got a formatting disk. Who knew a floppy? Let me guess. It is gonna be. No, it's not a floppy. Haha. Ah. For the first time, it's not a floppy saving or destroying the world. And sorry for the dog barking in the background. Don't know if he's coming through, but he's very loud. He'll shut up in about 3 or 4 minutes. Let's see. So, yeah. So we just go to the smelting complex. And we actually get to fight these things. Sweet. Do I have to keep Corgan with me? I mean, I don't need to bring Corgan with me. I hate the guy. Nope. Is there actually a map for this place? There is. It's very simple. Yeah, I always feel bad whenever there's background noise. I have a fan going too, but generally the odd noises you're hearing are going to be the game itself. Okay, so now I don't know if we need Corgan to go back in there. I'm going to swap him out because I actually do not like him. You too, you. He's probably, I would say him and Selena are probably my least favorite characters, even though they're kind of like a cool concept of sword fighter and gun era. Okay, time to save. I should probably restock on my supplies, which is going to be potions and stuff like that. Shouldn't be too hard to do. We're getting so much gold. Why don't we just give Tori like 5,000 to not do any of this stupid crap anymore? Considering he broke into some ancient zone that's absolutely crazy just to get 500. What would he do for 5,000? I mean, we spend that much on a single item, so. Come here, old lady.
Welcome. Look around.
And no, I'm not stealing stuff from them because I really don't think there's any real benefit to it. Maybe we get more later. I don't know. Ocean, let's go to, yeah, we want to get 11, I think. Elixirs, let's go ahead and get to, let's get 8 of those. Soul stones. Oh, we actually need core recovery as well. Accept that. Relics will go up to 50, which is going to be 24. Spheres we'll still leave alone. We're getting to the point where we can actually start using them, though. And with each area, we'll buy 5. Just because we'll eventually get up to the point where we have 99, and then I can use them all during the final battle and not cry. And we actually get to fight those guys. Now, I could... It's like, maybe let's do this for variety. I'm going to hate myself for this. And I will take the collie shell and swap it off to a heavy shell for him. And we should have enough speed boots for everybody. Yeah, we do. I'm going to swap my party. I know, shocking. Because I may have found my favorite party, but let's throw in some variety. You for you. And you for you. He needs more damage, so we'll take a collie shell. Actually, yeah, we'll take the collie shell on him, just more defense for that. But he needs more damage, which is probably going to be... I'm not actually sure which thing we want on him. So possibly Titan Ring? No, that's just plus Vitality. Snake Tail is going to be speed, so we'll be putting that probably on somebody else. So I guess Metal Buckle on you. Because he is melee, by the way. And he can actually equip Blades and Arc Blast. You Chain vest. I guess light shell is just better. So I got steel wrench. She's got hydraulics. He's got speed boots already. She needs more damage as well, but the thing is, are we going to be able to get enough more damage? Because she's melee too. So we could go strength on her if we wanted to. I think we'll just go with gauntlets. So that'll give her a bit more damage. We have a lot more CP, but that's because we don't have a robot on our team. And I think I might do, like, on the off days, because this week, Gablin's not going to be here on Sunday or Tuesday, so I might do some Diablo 2 on those days. I'm not sure yet. We might do something else. Could do more of this, but I like having those be like my other game days as opposed to main game. Time to fix the robots. Quite literally. We are going to repair them to death. She needs to be the one going first. There we go. Repair that one. But yeah, we can repair these to death as a strategy. Lightning-based lead combo. There's also the option that I could just do writing for reviews on those days. I am behind. I need to just still, like, settle on what kind of shorts I want to do as well. Because sadly, I do need to start doing shorts. I'm thinking, like, podcast-y sort of shorts, though. Where it's focused on current issues in the industry. It's one reason I asked the question about what's wrong with the gaming industry. Well, that's already gotten me a few things on my list of things I want to talk about. Some of them good, some of them not. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. 30 damage is not worth it. So you shoot, you repair. And these guys not taking a ton of damage. That or I might do a Diablo clone. That's another thing that I have been kind of neglecting a little bit. Is covering Diablo likes. Okay, map-wise, place is fairly simple. Got robots up there. Do you actually have any items in here? Yeah, I don't think we actually need to have Corgan in here because it doesn't mention him again. But yeah, against robotic enemies, these two wreck. And I'll wait for her to get to 3 because that's the only time she's going to be even semi-useful. We cannot swap out Maya, unfortunately. But I think we'll be okay. Oh yeah, he does a shit ton of damage. I forgot about that. He just destroys these in one hit. And this does not use up that much CP. Can you just kill that? Just to rob it of another turn. Actually, I don't think I need her. Because he should be able to one-shot this. Just to mix things up a little bit. These are worth good XP, too. If I wanted to farm a bunch of XP, this would probably be where I want to do it. Simply because I could just bring Grub along and just load him up on speed gear and just repair everything to death. Actually, a game I should cover is Chronicon, now that I think about it. Because Chronicon is a Diablo-like, but has a bit of roguelike elements to it. And it's basically an example of how... Oh, you bastard! Oh, fine. Run away. Ya butts. Oh, they ignored me until they didn't. I was like walking into that one. I'm going to mix it up even more here. With... let us go... air... wind, fire... Duh, everything! Yeah, it's a good game. It's a little bit... there's a lot of trash loot, but... here, I can actually link it if you want. But yeah, it's very pixel... yeah, that's the one I was thinking it was. They added a new class to it. And all that other stuff. It's basically like indie Diablo. It's great. Bah, 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 bah. There we go. Let's get back into this. Oh, we did. Did we kill them? Yes. Yes, we did. It's overkill. Oh, goodness gracious. Speaking of overkill, though, I need to be right back. So I will leave you guys in the caring hands of the status screen as I hopefully this... boop. There we go. I forgot to start the recording back up. No real progress was made. Oh, is that yet another color one of these, or are they all just... yeah. You watch some of the Carbot animations? I like Carbot stuff. I don't know how they are as a person, but I like their animations. Yeah, they're known for Diablo. They got some Elden Ring, and they have some... crap, I'm forgetting what the other one was. I know they did some WoW. But yeah, they're prolific now. I have to wonder how big of a team they have to do all that. Because as a solitary animator, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be able to have that throughput unless you were using some massive automation. BG3, yeah, they had one of those. I liked Baldur's Gate 3. That's what we're playing on Sundays and Tuesdays whenever Gablin's here. I do think these are just running away because we have the repair characters. Oddly enough. Yes, Gablin is British. He's going to be away this week, but... he does a lot of accents as well, and he likes voice acting. I would like to voice act, but I'm bad at it, and I need to practice more. I don't know how much he's comfortable with being said. Otherwise, he's British. That's the most I can really give on it. I'm like the odd man out on one of the D&D groups that we're part of. Since I'm not a voice actor. I am just a streamer.
So my idea of little voices and stuff is just going to be just all over the place.
That's about as close to voice acting as I can do. Okay, so I think this is the control center.
This is the computer Mayor uses to control all the work bots.
Why, thank you. I need to watch more of Riker. For a while there, I kind of like fell out with watching his stuff. I don't think I've ever had a problem with him. There's this. Stick it in the machine. Should just do what it does. I preferred Llama when I first started watching him versus his newer stuff.
How are you?
No, you idiots! Attack them! Kill! Rend! Destroy!
I can't hurt my friends.
What are you guys doing here?
We're tired of being pushed around.
Yeah, we're here to kick ass and take names.
You'll all pay for this.
What is the mayor's name?
Let's get him.
Yeah, he was...
Well,
even whenever I stopped watching him regularly, he was still doing like news stuff, which I think is a very valuable thing. I wish I had patience to do that, but generally I prefer more reviews and guides kind of stuff, because that's usually what I tend to watch. Okay, so now that we've gotten that, we'll have the canal key. All we do, we have the canal key. Now fly to Shell 4, the World Bazaar, Red Light District. Oh, God. Oh, that's going to get us in... Okay. I think I know where that's going to be going. Yeah, there's a few decent Diablo creators out there. If you're wanting Bo stuff, there's Bo. I don't know if he's still doing content. I actually haven't gotten a chance... I haven't gotten a chance to watch much YouTube to begin with. Over the past... Jeez. Several months now that I think about it. I need to watch more. Mostly what I've been doing is I'll have like a stream on in the background while I'm writing reviews and stuff like that. And that's about the limit of it. Ah. Hey, they no longer have gun arms.
Good day, Miss Maya.
Everything's back to normal.
Good day, Miss Maya.
Everything's back to normal.
It's not the one I was clicking on, but fine. Yeah, I have his Discord on my thing. There's people who are gonna hate me for saying I do this. I have all but...
Look around.
I'm in 100 and something servers. I have all but 4 muted. Pretty sure he's still theory crafting D4 rogue stuff with the people over there. Oh, because of Spiritborn. Let's see. Dobrunsky's back. Speaking of Diablo people as well. That one, for some reason, it gave it to me on my main feed. But yeah, Dobrunsky's back as well if you're looking at classic Diablo 2 creators. He's focusing on, I believe, mods now? For me, Diablo 2 mods are fun, but I usually burn out on them in like a week. So, it's one of those things that, yeah, I see the appeal of them, and yeah, I do actually play them. It's just, once I've beaten them a few times, it's like, oh, new items are just new items. I don't feel like spending another 10 years gathering all the items. Leveling a paladin with it? Cool. Like, I liked PD too. I wish it didn't reset every time, but...
In Oasis? No?
What happened to the mayor?
The old junkers finally rallied and drove him off. I'm sure we won't see him again.
Who will run the city?
Who ran it before?
Good point.
Mayors, useless vies for power. Yeah. I actually have D4 still installed, by the way, for those of you that are wondering. It's just... I can't push myself through it a whole lot. I'll play a little bit here and there, but... Project Diablo 2, yeah, I did the ladder reset thing. It's online only. Sort of. They might have made it completely online only by now, but whenever... I think it was Season 1 and 2, you could still play single player, sort of. Required some fiddling. I don't know if that's still the case. So we'll back up out of this. Yeah, I got on during the loot event because they were changing the loot. And did some grinding then. But yeah. Oddly enough, I have not felt the need to use guides in Diablo 4. They have made Diablo 4 a lot easier, though. That I did notice. There had to have been a difficulty pass somewhere. Because I have a 60-something in Tier 4. And I was actually having trouble with it before. I came back and it was just like, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, and easy mode. I only got low on life once, and that was while uploading, so I was lagging while doing this. I'm like, what? Are you serious? So I'm not sure what they did to make it easier, but okay, where do we want to go from here? Shell 4, the World Bazaar. I'd already forgotten what we were doing. Red Light District, buy a terrarium. Okay, I already have one. Now go to the shipping transport. Go down. Shipping and transport. Use the canal key on it. So I'm guessing it's going to be... yeah, down the ramp. Yeah, to get the deepest, like, highest tier dungeon kind of stuff like that, yeah, you actually do need proper gear. But I'm talking about just actually playing the game. I'm not doing the end game grind for it. I find it fun enough, but not fun enough to go that deep into it. The loot just does not compel me, unfortunately. Which is sad, but I think Diablo 2's loot is still the best loot out of the Diablos. I do think there's room to improve it. I like Diablo 2. I know we forgot to switch party members. I'm going to go swap my party members. I don't want them down here. Yeah, it's the MMO mobile game thing. They want you to play more. Yeah, absolutely. But basically, for me, the fun of Diablo 2 is theory crafting, and the items help with that. They add more layers to it. In Diablo 4, most of the theory crafting is just going to be skills and aspects. I need to swap my party real quick. Because these will not... oh, I need to change their gear as well while we're here. Get that off of you. Back to a light shell. You go to gauntlet off. Then we go there and there. And re-equip them. He needs accuracy, which is going to be Snaketail. You could use accuracy as well. I don't think we have another Snaketail. So you get... does this just add power? Yes, it does. 438 versus... yeah, it's fine. It's more streamlined for casual players. Yeah, I can take that. And get perfect aspects after a reasonable amount of farming time. Yeah, I've already gotten a decent number of those unlocked because it eats them from your inventory whenever you logged back in, whenever they changed that. And I had a ton in there. Let's go ahead and save, return, back, down. People play a lot of games through the years. It can be dull and boring. Yes. If it's your... I mean, it is definitely... the hell was that noise? Oh, anyway. It was... sorry, that was very distracting. But it's definitely a comparison thing as well. If Diablo 4 released just by itself, like if it was just a different franchise even, I probably would find it more enjoyable. I am not immune to that bias. Yep, it's stored on a separate interface. It's stored on the same interface as the achievement kind of things. And where you get your titles and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, and it's definitely a quality of life improvement rather than stuffing my entire inventory full of them. Similar thing for the gem shards. I had to manually convert those whenever that happened. You didn't have to do that with the... I'm going to check if he has better guns. You didn't have to do that with... Yeah, he doesn't even have better gear. Okay, fine. But yeah, you didn't have to do that with aspects. They just kind of went in. So we've got the canal key. But yeah, I wish there was more...
Who's there?
Random guy?
Led's father? He survived?
Yes. He awaits your help in South Farm on Shell 3.
Well, now what do I do?
Give you a pack of explosives. Okay, so we have to wander down there. Great. We'll come back to this. But I do wish that they had more items that modified gameplay properly, as opposed to just modifying your skills. In Diablo 2, you have the, like... Yeah, coat of arms. Not coat of arms, that's the wrong one. My brain is farting on the names of things by now. But anyway, you can cast like battle orders as any other class if you get the right items. You have the Inferno and the Arctic swords. You have all this other kind of stuff that lets you alter the way you play. You can do a Tesla source, even though that's not a skill you normally have. And I think that is a really good way to kind of make things more fun for theory crafters. In Diablo 4, yes, they have moved away from the you need to hold your tongues just this way on a Tuesday to get this bonus kind of stuff. But it's still very generic bonuses. They don't have anything that's like, oh, so this is a sorcerer item that lets you cast Bone Spear and actually have it be functional. He's in the bar, supposedly? I think. Is this the bar? Nope, that's the gun place. You can basically have another class's ability if you have the right rune word set up. See, that compels me. Now, if only they had had that in the base game. And not a... How much was it? $50 expansion, I think? Or was it 40? Okay, that's not the bar either. Go in. I actually don't remember where the bar is in this place. We did not wander around this very much. 40? Okay. I know that they were doing a... Actually, they still are. I can see the little quest available thing popped up on my screen. They were doing another... This is not the place we want to be. I'm trying to find the bar. Who'd have thought an Irishman, well, Irish descendant, not being able to find the damn bar. This is going to be the home of the Knights. What are you guys doing?
We mourn the passing of Layla.
Who will lead you now?
That is a matter for another time.
Okie dokie. That's all the dialogue we're getting there. But yeah, if it was in the base game, it'd be even more compelling. But it's probably never going to make its way there unless they really do like a weird bundle thing. Or, oh, the South Farm. Derp. I mean, these are basically the same city if you go by walking distance. YouTube. Yeah, that actually does compel me to want to try it more, because... Oh, what? Why are the kids... Oh, yeah. Their kids are here. Sweet. The bar should be this way? Yeah. Oh, links are automatically blocked. If you put it in the Discord, it'll probably work.
Maya, you've come.
I don't think I have links disabled there anymore.
Oh, your daughter's been very worried about you.
We don't have time to argue of the past.
This guy's got a face.
Try and correct my mistakes. I'm dying.
Dying?
Radiation from all of the experimental weapons I was involved in. But I want to redeem myself before I go. I've learned that Janam was developing a counter-weapon that can neutralize the doomsday device Daskius stole from my ship.
But Janam was destroyed.
It's actually not visible for anybody but you, sadly. It replaces it with stars on the end. I shouldn't have tabbed out during that.
From military experiments?
Aye, it tears my body apart.
I lost my arms to war. A lot of good it did me. When my own people turned their backs on me and my kind after the war.
I don't have anything to say.
What kind of weapon are we searching for?
It will neutralize the doomsday device that Daskius uses to raise the land masses. But it's hidden in the bowels of the labs of Janam, which is now under our very feet. Look, after blasting through the catacombs, you'll need a Janam security pass to get into the final building. But you won't find one inside the labs themselves.
Okay, so we just need Janam security passes. Said on Discord, believe that those should be complementary to the main kit of a class. Yes. I will go look at it. I can't pop open my browser on stream, unfortunately, unless I go like... I can't. Technically I can, but I don't want to get in trouble for stuff. Users will serve as the cause of rune words, providing a condition you must meet to generate an offering. Once you reach a certain amount of offering, you trigger runes of invocation. The more demanding the rune ritual, the more offering you get in one go. Interesting. That's kind of cool. Yeah, it should definitely... I mean, anything to add dynamics that are player agency driven is a good thing. So I wholeheartedly approve of those. Let's go ahead and get back to the proper screen so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Do this now, but you might as well do it. Go to South Farm, speak to Campbell. He'll tell you, Go back to the canals on Shelf 4. Go inside. Okay, so yeah, we get to go to the bizarre canals. There we go. Bye, General. I take it we actually got it. Yeah, we got explosives. They look like some kind of weird molecule model. Yeah, I like having player agency driven things that are not just completely esoteric and stupid. I felt like the if they're close or distance blah 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 stuff was a bit too niche. Bruh. There we go. So it says we need to go back to the canal, so back to Shelf 4. Yeah, and let's just go back to the canal. Take care of that, get our explosives and all that fun stuff.
Who doesn't like some explosives? They're gonna be fun.
Oh. And I need to get caught up on rendering as well. Now I just realized it. One fun thing about this game, the rendered files for YouTube are larger than the recording files. It's kind of sad. But we should be good to just continue on. Okay, so it is open. I thought it had closed on me and I was going to be like soft locked or something. Okay, so we come in from the top. Walk to the southwest exit in this canal hall. Just walk to the end and exit the next area. Here, walk southeast. Grab an optic vine from the vine. Blah, blah. So there's literally nothing here but enemies. It's punishing me for exploring. It's not really punishing me. It's just wasting my time. Okay, so let's go this way. Yeah, and that's just blah, blah, blah through these. Probably another group of enemies on here. Let sleeping dogs lie. I think... Oh, no, no enemies there. Okay. I was expecting enemies right by the door. Open that up. Open that up. There we go. Back to where I can actually see things. For some reason, my main chat viewer keeps breaking on me. Twitch has problems. Okay, dodge this way. Avoid the maggots. Hello. Yeah, I can still read it. That's why I had to move windows around just for a second there. Oh, we ran into the puffball. We almost dodged all the attacks in this place. I would have been so proud of myself. I are good player. I think the normal speedruns for this, like without the quality of life stuff, are something like 4 hours or something like that. I could be misremembering. There's like a few different categories. So get you. Gunner's gonna go after Puffball. And then she'll go after this one. We might actually need backup to kill this one. That's why I ticked him off. She's just not as strong as the rest of them, and you can't replace her. Come the final area, I'm going to be struggling. Because I haven't played with the other characters, and I happen to know that it splits you up into like 3 predetermined parties. Where the frick? Okay. Southeast and grab an optic vine. Oh, wait. Hold up. I think we've been here before. Okay, this area is not nearly as big as I thought it was. I'm mildly relaxed by this. We got wasps, which is fine. We got the laser beetles. No, we don't have wasps. It was just a laser beetle's side haunch. If we don't have to waste any resources here, I'll be happy. Bonk. Yeah, Maya is the slowest. She does less damage than a guy that's faster than her and single target as well. It's kind of sad. Okay, so. Southeast, and there should be an optic vine near a beam of light. Don't go into the light.
This beam comes from the upper canopy. I've heard rumors of the lens jungle around Marduk's lost city. It seems the jungle is aptly named.
It's a beam of light.
What a bunch of crap you're selling.
What? What even does that mean?
Of light.
Okay. Oh, okay. So it's like, just grab it. Okay.
It's a sort of vine, but it transmits light through itself.
That's cool. It just looks like one of those. Oh, I'm trying to remember what they're called. The little rubbery slap hands that stick to things. There's a term for them. I can't remember. It's like grips or something like that. Okay, and a bit more to the north. Now that you have these. Okay, the healing plant a bit more to the north. So it's probably going to be up this way. Although the person who wrote this guide does not have great mastery of directions, and my abilities probably do not help this. My old man memories. Oh no, he's charging up his lasers. He gets to die. Now for the... Oh yeah, that's definitely the thing we need to grab. It really stands out. I am going to grab the dialogue for it just to see what they say.
This plant may have great healing abilities.
And then we combine it with the terrarium? Or do we combine it this way? Nope. Okay, so healing plant. So we don't actually need the... whatchamacallit for it. This thing. Head to Shell 6 and go north on the map and enter the Chosen Ruins. But I don't wanna. You can't make me. You're not my real dad. I do find it that those guys' activation area is tiny is a good thing. Okay, can we dodge the poof ball? Dodge the poof ball. Ah, damn it. Non-walkable area was a bitch. Okay, we'll just do tier 3 attacks on them. It's fine. I would do the strobe light attack, but that actually does bother my eyes a little bit. Is he gonna... Yep. That's the attack I hate from those guys. Congratulations, you have made me not like you, enemy. Okay, take out him. Might have her heal. We'll heal outside of combat, it's fine. And I will grab him because she's not going to do enough damage to finish this guy off unless she rolls high. Because I do believe they're like straight on 200. I can look. They are 227 HP. That's one thing they actually did properly on this. Okay, outside of that, let's go ahead and drop some cards. Da-da-da-da, full heal. Too bad it doesn't give the, like, graphic for it. Okay, so we've got puffballs up there. I forget what the other enemies in here were. Maggots up top, which is nothing to dodge. I think, yeah, we had robots here. It's like it doesn't even want you to fight in this place. They have been fairly generous with the spacings on it. Okay, sleeping dogs are going to be here. So we duck up this way. I think we stayed low and on... Nope. What do we encounter here? I don't even see you guys. Oh. Bees. Bees. These are probably in addition to the encounter above. Anyway. Rants aside. Did you not kill it? How much life do these little buggers have? Okay, we're gonna... Strobe light time. If you have epilepsy, close your eyes or turn away for a moment. I will tell you when it's over. It's probably going to be before I get done speaking this sentence, but okay. So we killed one of them. That's fine. Heat seekers. Sure. But yeah, the flashing is over. I hate that I have to do an epilepsy warning on Septerra Core of all things. But he's a very effective character. That's pretty much our only really good AoE besides casting something that uses all of our CP. Okay, so that is the exit. Okay, groovy. And it wants us to go to Shell 6 now. But yeah, there's whole points in this game where without a guide, I don't think I would have been able to figure it out without spending hours just going around and talking to literally everyone. Because there were points whenever I played this originally where I would be like, I don't know where I'm supposed to go, game. And they were all throughout the game. And they tend to get worse towards the end. Okay, so Shell 6, I think, is our next stop, which means we exit this. Bonk and a bonk. Man, that's still going to throw me off. That's just gone. It doesn't exist anymore. Enter the Chosen Ruins. Oh, okay. I don't think that was there before, was it? Was that actually there before? Pretty sure it was not. I don't know why I haven't been feeling compelled to make an extra save on this one. It's whatever. Okay, so we've gotten that one. Chosen Ruins. This one actually has a lot of text underneath it. It doesn't have treasures. Oh, look. It's green lines. I wonder, does it use our green line? That looks awfully a lot like theirs. Why, yes, it does.
Do the trick.
Fiber optics for the win. And a lot of these things I'm just sticking stuff into, they do have dialogue if you look at them. Different dialogue depending on the character, so you have to bring like all the characters in to look at it. Okay, go up the stairs to the east. Okay, so that one. One more bird to go. I'm glad I was reading that. Generally speaking, we need all of the birds to legitimately get into the tower. There is a glitch we can do that allows you to climb the side of the tower and get in that way by just scrolling the map. Not gonna do it. Okay. Follow the path and go down the stairs at the first opportunity. Here, check the map. At the end of the small side path is a barrel with a Speed Fate card inside. Did I miss something? I don't think I missed something. I think it's actually... Go up. Go west and down the stairs. Okay, follow the path. Go down the stairs at the first Okay, so it's at the first opportunity. So that's going to be... Yeah, on the straightaway. The stairs are not always obvious, so I have to... Oh, I just walk right into one. I'm like dodging the one while watching the one in the top left. Walk into the one at the bottom. Oh, it's still a classic game. Okay, I think I am going to use the screw these guys, I'm going home button. So let us go with fire because they're spiders and killing spiders with fire is always a good thing. Ouroboros and target everybody. Let's see if this actually kills them. Watch it not even damage them. Watch them be like immune to fire or something. We had not done this summon before. I like this one. Doesn't look like an Ouroboros, but still. Yeah, fireworks on spiders. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thunk it? This is before the burn it with fire meme was spreading amongst the internet. Okay, grab that. Grab some mana recovery. We want to stay close to 100. Just throughout. I was complaining about there not being a just like, I don't feel like fighting this option in this game, and then they gave me one, so I am content. I can't complain about that. It just erases the normal enemies. Okay, first opportunity. I think I see where the barrel's gonna be. I do find it kind of weird this guide stopped including the item list for an area. So we have to like read through everything to actually make sure you get them all. No, we'll go for no mana on this one. These guys are not that dangerous. Oh, jeez, fine. Don't even need to charge up for that. They're dying to the split damage. Okay, so this should have the speed card. Which is something that we desperately need. In fact, I will desperately need it so much that I'll probably not use it. Okay. Now go back on the path you were previously on and continue to follow it. Oh, lordy. Okay, at the end, on the northeast, you can either go down or go to the next... Okay, so yeah, basically back on the path we were on. Which I think just leads us around the high ground on this area. I do like the aesthetic of this area, even though it's very brown. It does have that kind of like alien, almost pristine vibe to it. Let's see. I'm glad my mute button still works. I do wish the music was a bit more in there instead of just like this breathing noise that is a bit odd. Okay, I don't think he's gonna hit more than one. He might hit this guy. Okay, so you finish off this and he'll just go whenever he gets to 3. Music in the jungle area is pretty good. Ah. Honestly, I would be disappointed if Diablo didn't have good music. I really do. I liked Diablo 4's music. I approved of it most of the way. I still think Diablo 1's is the best. I know that's like nostalgia speaking, but can you really beat the original Tristram music? Seriously? But yeah, Diablo 4s are pretty good. I don't think I haven't played Overwatch 2. Maybe that has bad music, but I haven't played a Blizzard game that had like offensively awful music. I've played a few that felt like it was just background noise, but they've always had decent enough music. It's kind of like Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy's always had decent music too. I probably should have just killed it with fire. You know what? I think I will just kill it with fire. Because, yeah, they're going to do that. I wish I could just save this as a combo. of Kill It With Fire. I know I can't, but that would be a nice addition. There are some games like this that have you're combining X, Y, and Z. And it's just, and you can save it. This one you can't. Diablo 1 is very atmospheric. I think, as far as like overall music, I weirdly think StarCraft wins for me. Because Zerg Radio is just a classic. I think it's called Free Zerg Radio technically, but Diablo 1 just had the better overall for the whole game. And the original Warcraft, I don't even remember the music from that, unfortunately. Oh, these guys are probably going to be water, if I had to guess. All three are tied. They do have different atmospheres they're trying to convey, so it is hard to like one-to-one compare them. And due to their, well, StarCraft and Warcraft have the same gameplay style, but due to the difference between Diablo and the Craft series gameplay style, there is going to be like a distinction there too. Because your music options whenever you're doing RTS are significantly different than whenever you're doing a action RPG. See. Yeah, supposedly there's a thing here. Just a minute. I'm getting interrupted.